The CRO token Cronos made a massive move earlier in 2025, but I got 4 reasons for you why it will be one of the top performers in the 2025 cycle. So guys, I would say let's strap in and let's find out. This video is sponsored by Obsidian Swap and their upcoming token launch with the Obsidian token. With Bitcoin touching new all-time highs and also Q4 historically being very great, we're talking potentially about plus 100% for Bitcoin. We're also now waiting for that final pump really of altcoins. And then also typically we can see a further drop of Bitcoin dominance to get into a true altcoin season. However, not all altcoins will become winner. Only a select few will become the top performers really in 2025. And I do believe, ladies and gentlemen, CRO, the Cronos token, is one of those tokens. And I've got 4 reasons for that. We do have the narrative, we have utility, we also got accessibility, and also we do have the price. Let's start now though by talking about that narrative. The CRO coin is most often categorized as a centralized exchange token because it's linked to the Crypto.com exchange. There also is a blockchain named the Cronos blockchain, but of course I do believe that the Crypto.com narrative is stronger here for the CRO token. And overall, we do see a great boom so far really of that narrative because the majority of tokens here on this list, we're talking BNB, OKB, BitGet, and also KuCoin are performing really well. And I want to talk first about BNB because BNB is going from all-time high to all-time high to all-time high. Especially in the last month, you can see that it is really performing really hard. So it's not only that AI tokens, RWA tokens, and also meme tokens are performing. I would make the argument also centralized exchange tokens are a hot narrative really for 2025. And also I think for the future to come, because as long as we need exchanges to access crypto, well, for that time at least, I do expect that exchange tokens will perform really well. Another reason why the centralized exchange narrative is so strong is that the companies behind these cryptos are also making revenue, and therefore there's a source of income to actually invest back into the crypto. It also brings me back to the second argument really, and that is utility of the CRO token. After a quite long meme season really for crypto, we do see that more and more people are really looking for true utility for their cryptos. And I do believe that's one of the strong suits really of the CRO token, because if you use the CRO token on the Crypto.com platform, you can, for example, register to get one of these Visa cards. And with these Visa cards, you, for example, will get up to 8% cash back on your spending. And there are multiple tiers available, so it's really for the big whales, but also for the smaller fishes to get some utility with your CRO. I also got a few of these crypto cards myself, so if you want to see a full review of the Level Up program, check out the video in the top right. But it's not only really that Crypto.com Visa card that brings utility, it's also the airdrop arena, the supercharger, and also the exchange. If you deposit, for example, 50,000 CRO on the Crypto.com exchange, you will have 0 trading fees. So if you are trading actively, this might be very interesting for you. Moreover, there's also the airdrop arena and the supercharger where you have to allocate CRO, which will get meme coins or other tokens in reward as an airdrop. Similar initiatives on Binance also made the BNB token great in the past. So I do expect also a similar pathway for CRO to the upside in the future. But there's still one area where CRO is really slacking, and that's on the Cronos chain. Whereas BSC, the native chain for BNB, is really booming now. The Cronos chain isn't really that active, but there are many initiatives now to actually get the CRO chain also to become really that top 5 chain, for example, with the Build on Cronos initiative. But of course, there we still need to wait and see if it really becomes a success, but it's looking into the right direction. Next up, I want to talk about the accessibility of the CRO token and also including the CRO ETF. But let's talk some more about that after the quick word of today's sponsor. On the Cronos chain, we do see more and more exciting token launches, and soon also we'll see the Obsidian token launch. And for anyone that doesn't know, Obsidian Swap is one of the best platforms on the Cronos chain where you can trade tokens directly on chain for a low fee. And now also you can become part really of the platform by joining the Obsidian TGE, so the token generation event. And this token will replace the existing Robin and Lionel token as a true token for yield and rewards. They will be unlocking 15% directly after the TG and then also a vesting period of 90 days. Make sure you join the TG in only about 2 more days. Anyways, let's talk some more now about the CRO token and why accessibility will be one of the main drivers to bring CRO to the top in 2025. I'm going to start here again on the Bitcoin dominance chart because I do believe we will be heading into an altcoin season again when this starts to drop. And one of the main drivers of an altcoin season is new retail customers entering the market. So new people that never been trading crypto before. And the good thing about that specifically, guys, is that one of the first places you will look at really to buy crypto probably will be crypto.com because you see their marketing everywhere on YouTube, at the Formula One, near football. Basically, their brand name is golden. But that's not the only thing. Customers are also lazy. If they are currently trading, for example, at Coinbase or at Binance or at Robinhood, they probably stick to that platform. But in that case, well, what is available there? People don't open an exchange to just get one token. But the good thing about CRO specifically, it has been listed on the major exchanges. I'm talking here about Coinbase, Upbit, OKX, BitGet, Gate, Maxi, KuCoin, and of course also crypto.com. There also are some big exchanges missing, for example, Binance, but also Robinhood. But there are some rumors that Robinhood is going to list the CRO token. So maybe even more accessibility for the CRO token in the future. And it is not only, guys, the retail audience buying on crypto exchanges. It is also institutions buying via ETFs. According here to Eric Balkunas, an ETF analyst from Bloomberg, the IBIT Bitcoin ETF from BlackRock has been the most profitable ETF ever. I'm not just talking about crypto ETFs. In all categories, IBIT has performed the best of any ETFs in history. So really, it's a promising sign that institutions have found the crypto ETFs. And therefore, I also think that crypto ETFs for altcoins will also be wildly successful going forward. So if your token has an ETF, that's a great entrance really for institutions to enter the market. And there's good news on that front for the CRO token because you can see here a tweet by CEO Chris Marszalek. If you know, you know, because he is mentioning that the CRO ETF will be approved based on the generic listing standards by the SEC. And there are so far 3 ETFs, including CRO coming, guys. So there will be plenty of opportunities for institutions to get into the CRO game. Moreover, if you don't want to buy ETFs or if you don't want to buy CRO at a crypto exchange, you can also go to the Nasdaq and purchase here shares of MCGA, Make Cronos Great Again. Currently it's still called Yorkville, but this will be renamed soon to Trump Media CRO Strategy, with the sole purpose, guys, of this company to buy and acquire more and more and more CRO, and therefore we'll probably see also more demand. So this, guys, is not a way how you can access the CRO token. So regarding accessibility, the CRO token ticks all the boxes. It has a majority of crypto exchanges, has ETFs, and also a treasury company. Still, some exchanges are missing really from that list, but I think that might be coming also very soon. But it is still some speculation. So make sure, guys, you hit the like button and subscribe to get more info if you see any more news. But then also we have to talk about the final part, and that is the price of the CRO token. And why is that one so bullish? As of right now, the CRO token is trading at about 20 cents in the blue zone of the CRO rainbow chart. But what makes it so exciting is really more the past performance, because in the past, the CRO token went to almost $1. And exactly that $1 target is what makes it so exciting for many new retail customers. Because if you take a look really at CoinMarketCap, people will first see Bitcoin. And Bitcoin seems very expensive, 122,000 US dollars. And many people think, well, I can't buy a whole Bitcoin. And of course, you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. But that's how many people think. It seems expensive and therefore I might not buy it. And the same is also true for Ethereum, BNB, XRP is getting more cheaper, but really for tokens like Dogecoin, and also we do see here the other tokens like, for example, Tron and also Cardano, psychologically it seems a lot cheaper, and therefore you might buy some more of those because, well, what happens if it goes to $1? Tokens below $1 are just a great token to buy for retail audience. Anyways, let's quickly summarize. So the CRO token is cheap. It's below $1. And you can also buy it basically everywhere. You can buy it on the stock exchange. You can buy it with an ETF. You can buy it on many crypto exchanges. And also it has the right narrative with the right utilities. For example, with these Visa cards here. So in general, I think for retail audience coming into the altcoin season, it will be one of the tokens to really watch. And therefore, guys, that's also why here on the channel, we're really focusing on the CRO token. So if you want to learn more about the Cronos chain, about crypto.com, don't forget to really subscribe to the channel because we follow everything almost daily here. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys, subscribe. And if you can't wait to learn more about CRO, check out this video here as well.